Welcome back. We're about to start Chapter 3. And we're back with Valenice, who is in a bit of a bind with this thing.
Blast. I suppose I should have done something to take that beast's attention away from me.
I suppose. And if you look carefully at the ground, that kind of looks like the remains of one of those prickly pears that we're carrying around, so maybe it eats those. Let's give it a try. It worked! And I guess it's not interested in us anymore. By the way, if you did not take the prickly pear, the game actually lets you go back into the desert and take it. Not entirely sure if you get the prickly pear by default if you start the game in this chapter. I wonder where that leads. I guess I don't want to know. And looks like there is a forest on the other side of this tunnel. Which is standard King's Quest geography, isn't it? Forest right next to a desert. But then again, this is kind of a fantasy land, so I suppose we shouldn't read too much into it. Well, it's definitely the nicest place we've been so far. There's trees and flowers and birds and stuff.
Those flowers smell heavenly.
I'm impressed that you can smell that from there. There's hummingbirds or something, I guess so. And some statues.
These statues are so beautiful. Incredible.
Too bad the bridge isn't entirely in order.
What could have happened to this little bridge?
Well, presumably a flood or something washed it away. The river itself, however, is dry. And Valenice seems not very eager to cross it.
Well, that'll teach me to go slogging through the mud. I'll never do that again.
That's some deep mud. I guess we're gonna have to find another way around. What do we have here? A stag sitting in front of a large tree.
I advise you to turn back, my lady. These once magical woods have been cursed, and no one is safe here.
I wonder what he was talking about.
I am Valenice of Daventry, noble stag, and I appreciate your concern, but I am on a mission from which I cannot be dissuaded. I must enter your woods.
You are brave, but know this. The oak tree you see before you was once my wife Ceres, she who is Mother Nature. I could not prevent her from being turned into a tree, for I had already been turned into a stag. I, Attis, Lord of the Hunt, could not save her.
Who has done such a terrible thing, my Lord Attis?
The attack was so sudden and so ferocious that I saw nothing. Only a noble from the high court of Etheria could have so much power. But that is unthinkable.
I am sorry for your loss, Attis, but I must search on. Farewell, my friend.
Valenice, wait. Be warned. To the far west is the wood of the Weir folk. Do not enter those woods, for the Weir folk are never friendly and always hungry.
Thank you, Lord Attis. May the fates smile upon both of us.
I guess we're gonna help him at some point.
Is there nothing that can break the enchantment on you and your wife, Attis?
Perhaps there is, but I know not what. Feldspar, the ancient rock spirit, might tell you, if only there was a way to awaken him. You see, I am becoming more like a natural stag with every passing hour. Thought becomes more difficult, and the shadows of the forest sing to my blood.
If I find any way to help you, I will, my Lord Attis.
Indeed.
Poor fellow. I should leave him in peace.
How about that tree? Can we do anything about that?
Lady Ceres, I will help you if I can.
Let's not forget we're also looking for Rosella.
What wicked creature drove this stake into the tree, into Lady Ceres?
The same creature who turned her into a tree. If I only knew who that was, Lady Valenice, I would surely make him regret it. I fear my lady may die of that wound, but I can do nothing about it with these clumsy hooves.
I'm gonna lay odds that Militia is responsible for this.
With your permission, my lord, I would like to try to remove this stake.
Do not feel bad, Valenice. That stake was placed there by the darkest of evil magic. I'm not sure anyone can remove it.
I hate to ask you this, Lord Attis, but what will happen if Ceres, Mother Nature herself, does indeed perish?
I cannot say for certain, but I feel in my bones that the woods will perish along with her.
And that would be a bad thing, I guess. Looks like she's bleeding. I didn't know trees could do that. I guess it's tree sap or something. Let's move on. Let's see. We can go north or west. Well, to the west, according to Lord Attis, is the Wood of the Werefolk, which I don't think is a nice place to be, but let's try it anyway. I'm sure he was exaggerating. Somebody's in the tree. That doesn't look very inviting, now does it?
Oh, my.
I'm sure it's nothing. Just my imagination. He doesn't look very friendly.
Stop! There is no need to... What an unfriendly creature. I'll never be able to get past him unless I do something drastic.
And that is why they tell you never to leave your car during a safari. Alright, let's not go there then. Let's head north. That's a big spider web. Maybe we need to turn into an eagle to take care of the spider. Although it looks like I can see the spider from here, and it's not as big as the one in King's Quest 3. Also, there's some stones in the river here that I think will allow us to cross. Also, something is stuck in the spider web. Lunge for the spider, I guess.
Oh, my.
Uh-oh.
Hush, my jewel. Soon all your troubles will be over.
What's going on here?
Listen, Spider. You let that poor bird go.
I didn't tell you to give up your lunch, did I? Go away.
No! The spider's venom is deadly!
That's right, lady. So back off.
How to deal with this spider? Well, maybe we can box him in.
Hey! Who took the sun? Who took my lunch? Where am I?
Just cool off for a while, my many-legged friend.
No fair!
Now to free that bird?
There you are, pretty one. Safe and sound.
I owe you my life, lady. I know I am very tiny, but if I can do you a good turn in the future, I will. Farewell!
I'm reminded of King's Quest 5. Now we can go north beyond the spider web, or we can go east from here, actually. And let's try that first. See if there's anything of interest there. We're on the other side of the river. Obviously, since we crossed it. Let's continue heading east. Now that's an odd-looking rock formation.
What an unusual boulder.
Could it be the rock spirit that Lord Addis talked about? If so, he might know how to undo the curse, but we'd have to find a way to wake him up. And I don't know anyway right now. So I guess we'll have to wait and leave that for later. But now we're on the other side of the broken bridge. We'll see what else we can find in the next video.